Hello, Pathfinders, and welcome to another episode of IMG Pathways. I'm Dr. Ama, your host, and today I want to share something very special with you, something very exciting. As I sit here and I'm recording this episode, I've just received some incredible news. I've successfully passed my CCFP exam, and boy, oh boy, let me tell you, it's not just about passing an exam, it's the journey. It's the highs, the lows. It's, those moments where you're questioning everything, but you keep just pushing through anyway, regardless. And the truth is, my journey is not so different from yours or somebody else's. Although mine began in November of 2020, and this was just 4 months after I landed in Canada. And saying that it's been easy would be a lie and an understatement. And if you know this, the endless paperwork, the interviews, the assessments, starting your own practice, and every step that leads you to this point. I mean, it's safe to say this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But one thing that I know for sure is this: every single step, every late night, every moment of doubt, every worry, every fear, all of them at the end of the day will be worth it. And to all of you out there who are still pushing, still fighting to make your dreams of practicing in Canada a reality, and not just Canada, anywhere, don't give up. I know the journey can feel like a never-ending battle. Some days it might feel like you're not even going anywhere. The uncertainty is overwhelming, everything looks clouded, and you might wonder if the struggles are ever going to end, but it will. It will end, and when it does, you'll see that it'll be worth every single moment. I want to take a moment to just share an experience I have from my journey, and this was an experience that really put things into perspective for me. I remember one of the most rigorous moments during my 3 months preliminary clinical assessment. I had to drive 45 minutes back and forth every single day, and mostly in the dead of winter, all by myself. Of course, this was a decision that I made because I had no choice. I needed to drive home every day, and at the time I was alone. My husband was still back home in Nigeria. The roads were slippery, filled with so much anxiety. It was quite rigorous, but honestly, there was something about that isolation and that endless drive in the winter. There's a lot of comfort it gave to me. Maybe it's the comfort from listening to Oprah Winfrey or Jay Shetty's podcast and my study partners when they're talking over the speakers. And it just gave me a lot of clarity. It really tested my resolve. But you know what? I pushed through. I managed to push through. I made it. And when I got back home every single day, I knew that as for today, I'd given it my all. And no matter how hard it was, I know that it was worth it and I did something. And now looking back on that, I realized that all those moments, the tough, the seemingly endless ones, those are the times where I built real strength. When you prove to yourself that you can handle whatever is thrown your way. And that's exactly why I'm sharing this today. I just want to remind you to keep going, keep pushing through. I know that you're capable of way more than you think. No matter what the setbacks are right now, no matter what the low points are, every step that you're taking is bringing you closer to your goal. If you have to take long drives or any lonely nights, if you're missing activities, every bit of that uncertainty, it's all part of the journey. And it's actually preparing you for the success that's coming. And to all of you that are still on this path, you're not alone. There's a community out there that's ready to lift you up if you can just reach out. You're capable, you're resilient, and you're closer than you think to your breakthrough moment. So do not give up. So no matter the odds, no matter the doubts, keep pushing forward. Keep learning, keep applying your knowledge and skills, keep reaching out for help. You will get there. And when you do, just like me on this day, smiling and looking back and realizing that every hardship, every challenge, every step that I took was not in vain. And it was all part of the story. And it's been a glorious story. So stay strong, keep your faith, and never forget that your success is just around the corner. Thank you so much for listening to IMG Podcast today. Stay tuned and remember that your journey is worth every step. And I will love to feature that amazing story of yours in a future episode. So feel free to connect with me on Instagram or Facebook at Dr. Ama Speaks, or even email me directly at drAmaSpeaks4@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. Until next time, my friends, bye-bye.